Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to ISNA High's first in-studio podcast. I'm your host, Hadi, and I'm joined here with my co-host,
Heba.
And today we have two very special guests and two very good friends of mine, Belal Armanazi and Karim Saleh.
My name is Karim. I'm in first year McMaster General Engineering. So far, everything's looking good, going good. Hopefully, by second year, I'm in software. It's going to be a hard route, but we're going to get there.
Assalamu everyone, my name is Belal Armanazi. I'm also in first year engineering at McMaster General. We're also both alumni from ISNA High, obviously given that we're here. And hopefully by second year I'm in mechatronics engineering or mechanical. Depends on what I'm interested in by the end of the year.
Okay, you guys mentioned your programs. Was this what you wanted to initially do, or did you guys change it like in grade 12?
For me, I liked during the year, I liked biology, chemistry, physics, like the general. So it was either between medicine or engineering.
Two different, completely different paths.
Yeah, complete different.
Why engineering and not medicine?
Well, to do medicine, you have to do like a 4-year undergrad of whatever field you want to do. But I'm not really trying to spend 11 years just studying
4 years undergrad, 4 years medical school.
And then you have residency and all that.
And then fellowship if you want to do subspecialty. Can take much more than 11 years.
It's going to take a
I
little
understand
bit
that, no, for sure.
Engineering, I chose it because it's it covers the basics and its career options are very broad. So with one engineering, you could do a lot.
Sorry, I can't help but notice the accent. Do you want to tell us where you're from?
I'm from Egypt, but I was raised in the UK.
Do you want to say something in British, maybe for our guests or audience? We can move on.
Okay, so how is a workload jump from grade 12 or high school work to first year university?
Well, this sounds like an interview. Okay.
I know.
I'm gonna edit this part out. Just make it sound a bit more. Okay.
You guys need to help us form conversation with
it's
you
a
guys.
conversation,
Okay?
really. Okay. So
don't directly answer the question.
I think a lot of people right now, especially us seniors, when we're going now from high school to university, everyone is stressed out, everyone's getting really competitive, and it sounds like such a big jump, and it sounds like once you're in university you'll have no more time, no more social life, no time to do anything, and it sounds like a lot of stress.
For us, for the first month, it's exactly what you said, there's no time for anything, and the workload is a really big jump, but it's kind of a different kind of workload. Here you'd get assigned work by your teacher. Ms. Zaini should give you a whole 20 questions to do from the textbook, and then if you don't do it by the next day or two, then she's gonna look at it and be oh, why didn't you do it? And
she's gonna email you and send you messages on Google Classroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you have to mute the
but it's not really like that. For us, it's kind of from the beginning of the year, for each course you have 10 weekly assignments that you're already assigned from the start, and you know the deadline already for each one. And even though the assignment won't have a really high weight, but it would kind of be those questions you're assigned by Ms. Zaini, except it's considered a formal assignment, but with a really low weight of your mark.
When you first enter the university.
Yeah. So for example, you first enter, you already have an assignment due within the next 4 or 5 days.
Oh my God! So I was hoping for an answer no, it's not scary like you guys think. University.
Oh no.
No, it's scary.
Okay.
How is your social life in university? Is there a social life present?
So
non-existent.
Yeah, the social life is going to be basically revolving around your program and your courses, because everyone around you is going to be wanting to do that and only doing that. So
really?
Whatever social life you have is going to be school related,
So
at least for the first
you talked about job prospects. Is this worth it anymore?
At this point,
I just expected so much different answers. You guys are making everything. So it is true then. It sucks.
It sucks. Without a doubt. If someone's really likes engineering and physics and math, that without a doubt, go ahead.
Okay.
You can hate it. But
So you're saying you're not passionate about what you do?
So I think we realized the issue here. So I thought it's the university in general. You guys seem not to have passion.
No, so I don't think it's about having passion, because I came out of high school loving physics, and I'm not trying to brag, but I had a really high average in physics and I understood all the concepts.
Do you want to share the average?
in physics, bro.
Wait, actually?
Yeah,
Mashallah,
exactly.
good
And
for
I
you.
the grade 12 final average, understanding all the
Mashallah.
concepts, and I thought I really
In
loved
person.
it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Mashallah, that's crazy.
But then you go
Mashallah.
to university, you think like, oh, you love physics and stuff, but then you come to the first midterm and you don't even think you got over a 30%. So it's not really about passion anymore. Like you could think you loved physics, you understood everything. You go into university, first year engineering, physics midterm, and you're not even passing, and it's so hard. And then all the concepts are like, it's not about passion at this point. It's just about like what you're good at the most.
Yeah.
Go for that. Like,
But so like for me, like, isn't it not like if you do something you love, you won't feel like you're working a day in your life?
I feel like people have this thing called passion pressure where they think they need to go into something they love, and if they do, then they'll work like at their best. Do you guys like believe in that, or is it more of like you basically what you guys did was that you just chose from what I'm assuming, like what you guys thought, not about what you guys loved?
For me, yeah, I would say like in my case, I don't know about his case, but in my case, yeah, like from what I'm hearing, engineering is really good. Engineering's fun, not fun, but like it's very broad. It's interesting. All that. It's very broad. In fact, like as a matter of fact, it is broad, but interesting. Like personally for me, it's not for me.
If you guys were to go back and money wasn't like a thing to consider, would you still choose engineering or any other path? What path would you choose?
I mean, for me, if money is not an issue, like it would be either between computer science or it would still be engineering, because those are the only two valid options.
No, but like,
Exactly.
what's your passion? Like,
If we're talking about my passion, then I would obviously it would be medicine for me. Like obviously.
wait, so
without-
you like this? Okay.
Yeah, I like medicine. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm not really gonna spend like 11 years or like a little bit more studying. But if I was doing it like abroad, for example, then yeah, I don't mind doing medicine. It's
So-
like 4 or 5 years. That's it, and you're gonna be doing like what you like.
You didn't want to go abroad? for
No, I
medicine?
didn't, because
Well,
I just
I
moved to
don't.
that
Sorry,
one.
I don't believe that. Your passion is like computer science. Like if money,
No, medicine, he said.
medicine.
it's
So
it's
you
a
just want to
mix.
do that? Like you would generally like study this for the rest of your life and
Yeah.
like even okay.
medicine. Yeah,
So then you
Interesting.
would spend like that long of your life studying something you like. Why would you?
it's true. But the fact that you're competing with other kids as well, like not just get into medicine.
no, but I see what he means. Like, regardless what your interest is for school, school is still school. There's not gonna be a day like every day where you wake up saying like, "Oh, I'm so ready to do this. I love what I do." Like, you're gonna wake up for most of the days and be like, "Oh,
I
this
don't
is
know.
tiring. This is draining."
Maybe it's because I want to
stressful."
do business and like that's
No, but even for you, I promise you,
Yeah.
not every day you're gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, I really want to go to school and do my business courses." And I feel like unless it's like a personalized, like something that you're like creating or like your own business or something that you're putting your whole heart and soul into, like school is school in the end. No matter
No,
what you get into, you're
I
gonna wake
agree.
up most days and be like, "Oh, this is stressful."
You
this
guys
is-"
mentioned competition. How was the competition in grade 12? Because I know for us,
Yeah.
some kids are
It's
really
competition.
competitive to the point where we couldn't even talk about our marks in front of specific students.
To be completely honest
Yes.
about that, I feel like that's just a your class issue
Yeah, that's
because
just
our
a your
class we
class.
did not have that problem.
so.
Everyone,
Uh,
everyone wanted the best for each other for our
Yeah.
class.
Have that type of mindset that they have to be on the top, they have to be with the one with the best mark, and even if however close your friends are, they're like willing to like be like, oh, for grades especially, they'll be competitive and like push you to the side and be like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, they think about themselves more than.
Yeah.
Because of
Talking
feelings.
about your friend groups, do you guys feel like you were in like a protective bubble in ISNA as to when you entered your first year university? Was there like some type of shock, like, oh my god, like I'm not used to that, like from ISNA?
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Can
You
you give
can't
us-
reciprocate what you have here is still
Yeah.
with your friends. Like, I don't know about you guys, but for us, it was like a group of 20 kids who all just like.
oh,
As soon as you get into like uni, you just realize how much
Do you
the
wanna-
limit that you miss ISNA. Mostly like miss because your friends, your social life, all that. You have a lot more free time.
also, actually, off camera, I think one of you guys mentioned something where like the teachers here, especially, although you guys were inside grade 12, you guys felt like, oh, it was like they were being hard on you, but like when you went to university, like you really appreciated that because I think one of you mentioned like Dr. Zaini, for example.
Yeah.
So
1000%.
Yeah,
Shout out Dr. Zaini, bro.
Yeah,
shout out Ms.
every day.
Zaini. I'm sorry I dropped physics and functions with you, but
No, you messed up big time. Trust me. Like, that's the course
No,
I'm
I
most
know.
prepared for.
I
Like,
swear
calculus.
to God, I know.
Miss Zaini, like the way she did her tests and the way she taught us, like we going into math and
Yeah.
engineering, like we already like we know
Like-
what they're doing it.
But I think it just comes to the point where like Miss Zaini kind of has no remorse, and it kind of
Yeah.
reciprocates the prof vibes in like university. They
Yeah,
also
yeah,
have no
no.
remorse.
Some people might see us like as a bad thing. Oh, she's pressuring us, or like she's putting too much pressure. Oh, like we're not in uni yet. But trust me, like in the long run, it will really help you.
Like that's one thing we kept telling her. She
Yeah.
kept like we keep like, why are you going so hard on us? Like she's like, oh, preparing you for uni. We'd be like, well, we want to get to uni first.
Yeah,
Eventually, we all got to uni, right? And then
Alhamdulillah.
we all like
Yeah.
appreciated what she did. Like
So I also want to ask you guys, what's if you guys can run us like a typical day inside your lives?
I mean, I would describe my typical Tuesday.
well, it depends on the like
Typical
day.
Tuesday, is that like the nickname for it?
Yeah.
Well, for
That's-
him, like
Your-
I have a
your-
better. So
your
we have
Tuesday
like
is better,
Yeah,
yeah.
my Tuesday, like I start at 3:30
You have an
and I end
atypical
at like
Tuesday.
9.
Yeah.
But him, he has like a 8 to 9 a.m. But other than Tuesdays,
8
let's say
to
like
9 a.m.
No,
No,
8 a.m.
sorry,
to 9
8 a.m. to
p.m.
9 p.m. But that's just
Whoa.
Tuesdays.
So correct my math, that's 13 hours.
Yeah, around that. Yeah, exactly.
But other than Tuesday, let's just like keep things more like regular here. Like let's say a
No, but
Monday
that's
or a
once a week, like repeating.
One day.
That's one day. I would-
Yeah,
And
one
that's not
day.
for most students. It's just if you get unlucky with a bad schedule. Like for me, I got lucky. I got 3:30 to 9 for Tuesdays. He
But
has
3:30 to 9.
yeah.
So
Well,
what?
that's
You
like
guys
6
have
hours.
breaks in between?
No, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
like in terms of when
How
you're
long?
first to
How long
last
is your
class,
longest lecture?
3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah.
How do you guys
That's-
maintain focus for
Like, yeah,
3
what
hours?
the heck?
Like they give you breaks and stuff
Yeah.
in between, and most of the time they end it a little bit early, and then everything obviously doesn't start right away. So you don't really feel like you're sitting there for 3 hours. It kind of feels like it's
2
just on
hours,
and
2
off.
hours.
So,
Yeah.
so there's a major jump between high school grade 12 and like you guys were seniors and now you guys are freshmen. So like there's a major jump
in
between
terms
them.
of what like. The environment there like influences that. Like you can, if you want to be introverted, you can be more introverted. You want to be there where you were here. Like it's more supported to be introverted there than it was here. For example, like the kids who didn't really talk to anybody here. Yeah.
So Brother Rasul is like
He said that.
Putting us inside the
mirror. So we're gonna cut this.
We're gonna come back.
Crop that last part though, because we didn't get like what I was saying.
I'll figure it. Yeah, this is not gonna be released until like November or something.
Really?
God
No,
damn.
I can have
You gotta edit it and then make the whole video and then
Yeah.
make like a whole.
Just in case for the possibility we're not able to come back.
We're not.
No. Thank you everyone for listening to our podcast. I'm Hadi.
I'm Heba.
I'm Kareem.
Bilal.
Thank you guys so much for being on this episode of After Hours. Inshallah, we'll see you guys next time.
It's okay. Just be like his mic wasn't working properly or whatever.
Yeah.
Or do you wanna
huh?
make it all equal like for him?
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it
Yeah,
out.
he'll do his little.
Okay.